Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 6th, 2020. Yes, I'm surprised there was an Impact Wrestling last night. Oh boy. There was an Impact Wrestling last night. They had some matches, of course, and they were talking about the Impact World Championship as well. Let's get to that right now. We have a Impact World Championship number contenders tournament. To see who's going to be the number contender is going to start next week. And Moose was supposed to be in it, but Moose says he's the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. In his interview with Josh Matthews, so he's taking himself out of the tournament, and now it's going to be Rohit replacing Moose of the tournament to verse Trey. So that's going to happen next week. It's not a big tournament. It's not like AEW take forever with their TNT championship. Or WWE takes forever to do the interim Cruiserweight championship. This is not for a title. This is to become the number contender. Maybe Tessa Blanchard could come sometime. We don't know. Because if she's stuck for a long time, why would they talk about the World Championship? They're not talking about the TNA World Heavyweight Championship that Moose is holding. Let's talk about next week's stuff, and then we get to this week's. Next week, I believe there's going to be Havoc versus a new person. I forgot her name. Something about Lee. But I know, Kimberly. Some Kimberly girl, I don't know, I guess they had a past with each other in the locker room talk, and, long time ago, I guess. This match got made, we got announced on Locker Room Talk with Madison Rayne and Johnny Swinger. So that match is happening, and the two matches for the tournament. First rounds, Madman Fulton versus Hernandez, Rohit versus Trey in the first round of the tournament. And then we're going to have a TNA World Heavyweight Championship. I guess it's only TNA Originals could get the shot. I don't know. But we got Moose defending that title against Suicide. So now let's get to Impact Wrestling. We got two championships on the line. One in Canada and one in the Impact Zone. So ladies and gentlemen, first match we had the Triple XL, AC Romero, and Larry D to verse OBE, Madman Fulton, and Jay Chris. Remember, they don't have a boss anymore, because if you guys didn't watch, I think it was night one of Rebellion, Sami Callihan attacked all three members of the OBE. So he's not part of that. He's part of the ICU right now, not the OBE. So this match was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. I didn't care about the fans. It was a little different because Impact Wrestling was the last wrestling show that had fans and you actually hear them yelling. But I got used to it because the whole Rebellion was no fans. So I got used to it. And I've been watching WWE and AEW. So yeah, I got used to it. It was a pretty decent match. We saw AC got taken down by Madman Fulton. Like, Madman Fulton actually picked him up. But guess what? A big upset victory. AC and Larry D gets the win against OBE. Speaking of Suicide was in action tonight. He was against Johnny Swinger. Johnny boy. Johnny Swinger, this guy just bugs me. He annoys me. He looks stupid and he acts stupid. And these birds are acting stupid on my balcony right now. But ladies and gentlemen, we have Johnny Swinger versus Suicide. It was an okay match. I love Suicide. But I think the match between him and Moose will be a little better than Johnny Swinger. Johnny's old, man. No way. But the winner of that match was Suicide. Suicide won the match, beating Johnny Swinger. Thank God. I will get mad if Johnny Swinger beats Suicide. Suicide made his return, and he's doing a good job. He deserves to become world champion, but I don't think he's going to win it next week. Let me see if I get... Okay, now we have our two titles. There was no knockout matches. Next week there is going to be a knockout match. But no knockout matches. We have a tag team champion. We have Cousin Jake versus Joey Ryan. Or Joseph P. Ryan, whatever you want to call him. In a Rebellion rematch. I didn't care for this match at Rebellion. I don't care about it right now. So they joined the winner of that match because of the cheating. Joseph P. Ryan gets the win against Cousin Jake. But the question is, how is Cody Deaner stuck at home? Aren't they from the Deaner compound? That means they're together. How is he could come to wrestling and Cody Deaner is stuck at home? That doesn't make any sense. Don't they come together? Don't they drive together? Don't they, because Cody Deaner showed us what he drove, I get 2 places, I guess, with his some RV, and I guess he couldn't drive to the arena. I don't know. But yeah, that happened. So Joseph P. Ryan gets the win, and then we had the World Tag Team Championships on the line. The North was in Canada, the same building that Josh Alexander won his first World Championship. I don't know if it's his first, but the first that I seen him, because me and my dad been going to this show, Destiny Wrestling, multiple times now, like 2 years sometimes, I think like that. We can't go now because they're closed down right now because of this whole dang stupid sickness stuff. So yeah, and they were in that building, and I guess the Iceman, I think you guys seen the Iceman before, they had Impact Wrestling Access TV specials in that show, or one night stands in that building. I think you guys know, and this guy was on Impact Wrestling. Every time they're in Canada, like Impact Wrestling in Canada, this guy announces the matches. You guys, I hope you guys know who the Iceman is. We know who the Iceman is. I hope you guys do. So we had the Iceman doing I guess he was singing. He was doing weird something. I don't know what he was doing. He was doing something. And then the North versus the Creeps. I don't know who they are. You guys don't know who they are. They're a bunch of skinny guys. And the guy was, I guess his hand was wearing a mask. And guess who won? The North won. The North won the match and retained their tag titles. I hope so, thank God. So that happened. I don't know what else to say, but we had dummies not actually dummies, actually punching bags or punching dummies were the fans. Like seriously, it was weird. Very weird. It was funny, but it was weird. And Ethan Page was hugging them, and he was punching them, and we saw Josh Alexander high-five one of them and broke his arm. Man, you guys are very strong, I guess. So that happened. So we're supposed to have a one-on-one match, main event for the X Division title. We have Chris Bay and Willie Mack. But Ace Austin revoked his rematch clause. Yes, Impact Wrestling still has rematch clauses. So now we're down to triple threat. And it was a pretty decent triple threat. I thought it was awesome. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match, and still after the 6-star frog splash, was Willie Mack on Ace Austin, almost Stone Cold Steve Austin. But Ace Austin lost the match because of the 6-star frog splash from Willie Macky Poo. Willie Mack gets the win. What's next for Willie Mack, man? Who else is going to go for that X Division title? We don't know yet. Chris Bay, he did a good job, but he did not get his first championship. Willie Mack got his first championship, and he's been there for, I want to say, like 2 years? 2 or 1 year? 1 or 2? I don't remember when he came. I think it was like 2018. He teamed up with Rich Swann. I don't think I was doing results of that that time in 2018. I don't remember when I started doing. I think 2019 I started doing, like the beginning of 2019 I started doing Impact Wrestling shows results. So yeah. So I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, next week is going to be interesting. We have a tournament to become the Northern Contender. Maybe Tessa will be there, and we might have this World Championship match soon enough, and see if she could make it from Mexico, wherever they are, Tennessee. So yeah, I want to see what they could do there. What's the point of making a Nordic contendership if she's going to be gone for a couple of months because she's stuck out at Mexico? Maybe Impact Wrestling could help her to get her there at Tennessee to defend a world championship, get her a hotel, keep on helping her pay the hotel, that she could do some more wrestling matches. I don't know what's going to happen. I think they should have all their champions still there. Like WWE has their champions, except for the Intercontinental Champion and the 24/7 Champion. But the 24/7 Champion is not because of the sickness stuff. It was because Gronk went back to football. So yeah, that's why we don't see the 24/7 title anymore. Grr. But we get to see a lot of titles. You got the women's championships, the tag team championships, the world championships, the United States. Sami Zayn chose not to come because he has the option, I guess. And the women's tag team champions. We get all the champions. AEW, they only have 3 championships, and one half of the tag team champion shows up, and the world champion shows up. So the other half of the tag team champions doesn't show, and the women's champion doesn't show. But we don't know, is it because of the sickness, or they don't have a storyline for the tag titles yet, or the women's title. We don't know yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a comment, leave a like, hit the like button. I'm messing with my own outro. Hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tonight for NXT results, because we get the debuts of current, I forgot his name, Killer Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux, and we got NXT Championship match on the line, Velveteen Dream versus Adam Cole, and more tournaments will be happening. For the interim NXT Cruiserweight Championship, I believe we're going to hear from Finn Balor as well. It's going to be crazy. And Dominic versus Johnny Gargano. Charlotte versus Io Shirai for the NXT Women's Championship. I forgot that. Oh my. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tyler is out. See you guys tonight. Bye.